Hey, Real Green Ninja here. The video you're about to watch is a supplement to the existing tutorials and help videos already available on the Real Green website. I do take a more casual approach because I'm presenting this information as I would if you called in, although I may have a little fun with it. This video is based upon the information I, as a Real Green technician, would provide using my experience on the help desk. This video was created on my own time to assist with areas of the software that may be waiting for an official help video or tutorial. At the beginning of the training video, I will have the version of the Service Assistant the video was made with. I will also try to be as accurate as possible, but be aware, as Service Assistant updates are released, things may change. I'm using the name Real Green Ninja as not to stand out from the other amazing technicians that I work with. I hope the information in this video helps you, so grab a cup of coffee and I hope you learn something new. Hey, Real Green Ninja here. This is another one of my videos in the parameters series, which is pretty much everything under the data button up here at the top. So let's begin. Today we're going to talk about estimate forms. Now, I do have a crash course on how to use the Quick Estimate utility, how to print estimates, and so on and so forth. Today, I'm only really focusing on how to bring the form into the system. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click on Estimate Forms here. Now, when you do bring an estimate form in, you need to know what FRX file that you need or that you want to use. Again, in my video on how to do Quick Estimate utility, I'm going to go through the whole process, everything. I will touch a little bit so I can show you the different layouts, but again, I'm only really focusing on how to bring the forms in the system. So you're going to select your FRX, and again, I know what FRX I want to use, and that's the one I want to use, so I'm going to hit New, and then I'm just going to type that in, STFORM, and then 1.FRX. So again, once you know which one you have, write it down, and then you can put it in, but I've done this one so many times, I know that one by heart. You're also going to give it a name, so I'm going to call it RGN Lawn Care Estimate. And you want to give it something unique. And you might have a 2014 estimate, a 2015 estimate, 2016 estimate, because as your company evolves, you add more estimates to the system. All right, once you have the estimate name and your FRX in there, then you're going to go to your Word document. Again, you're going to create it in Microsoft Word, or if you're a hosted customer, you can create it in OpenOffice, but make sure to save it as that Microsoft Word document. Once you have it created and everything, and again, you see this big bunch of blank space here because I know that's where the customer's information is going to be printed out. I'm going to go into the document. I'm going to click Control-A, which is Select All, Control-C, for copy. Now, you might know with the buttons up here or whatever to do the same thing. I just use the shortcuts, the hot keys as they call them, the Control-A, Control-C to grab everything. Now, once I have it on my computer's clipboard, I can come in this area, click somewhere in this box with my left mouse button. Once I've clicked it, I'm going to do Edit, Paste Special, Picture Meta File. Now, it's important. You got to do it as a picture meta file. That being said, it is importing as a picture. So if you need to make a change, if something happened to your estimate and you realize it doesn't look quite right or whatever, you do have to go back to the original, make the change, and then re-import it just like I showed you. Once it's in there, hit Save. You can also select what branch if it's only for specific branches that are set up in your system. Now, once it's in there, we can select it when we go to print out estimates. Now, as far as the different FRXs that are available, when you go into estimates, I'm just going to grab something here so I at least get something. There we go. Cool. And I'm only going to grab one here so it doesn't take forever each time. And there we go. Check mark that. All right. You'll see I do have the different estimate forms that are in the system. So if I go to Estimate Form 1 and do a preview, this is how the customer's information is going to be printed out. Keep in mind, on my estimate form, I left that all blank. All right. Now, you can also, oops, I didn't mean to do a driver's report. We'll knock that off. There we go. Also, like I said, each form is a little bit different. Now, this is the S Form FRX2. Do a preview. You'll see the information is formatted a little bit differently. All right. And if we go to 3, boom, 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 preview, again, you'll see it's different. Dates over there. That will be their size and stuff. So, again, depending on what information you need and depending how you want it formatted, we do have quite a few different formats that are in there, and just pretty much go down the list. Now, 7, 8, and 9 are legal size. All right, so be aware of that. So, but if we do a preview, what's nice about these ones is they actually have a barcode. All right, is it possible to get a custom estimate form template created? It is possible, but it can be very, very expensive because they're not easy to do. But like I was saying, is we have pretty ones that cover pretty much most of the information you probably want. And like I said, you can play around with them, look at the different previews without having one actually loaded in there. But once you actually have one loaded in there, go down the bottom. And I think I did. Yeah, there we go. We do a preview here. Again, you'll see this is how this estimate form would look for this person. All right. Like I said, though, you may want to watch that crash course on Quick Estimate Entry because, again, it goes through the entire process on how to use all this. Now, if you determine that you actually want to use EST Form 2, what you can do is you can go back into Company Parameters, Estimate Forms, and you can just go and change the name of the FRX file to whatever you want to use. So again, we'll go back to the RGN lawn care. I can click edit, and if I go here and change that to a 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, it will then use that particular template or transparency. Like I said, it's like a transparency that lays the information over top of what you've imported. You can change it, and once you've changed it, now it will use that FRX file. So again, that's my parameters crash course on how to put estimate forms into the system. You may want to watch the quick estimate entry crash course that actually explains how to use those forms, as well as it goes back over how to import them. So I hope this is helpful, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day.